Before we get into the video, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I mean, come on, what are you doing if you're not subbed to me by now? My content is fire, from stop motions, news videos, reviews, music occasionally. All my social media accounts are linked down below, and now, let's get straight to it. Okay, so, as you can tell by the title, got a lot of news to talk about today. First up, just this morning, like 30 minutes ago at the time of this recording, we have some new leaked images in hand of Rise of the Beast Voyager class studio series, Rhinox, people. Yes, sir. I think these are going to be revealed in the next week or two. Hasbro did say in their last live stream, April 1st, that they would be revealing this wave of studio series. And now we're getting leaked images, so gotta do it at some point here soon, Hasbro. Come on. But Rhinox here, he looks great. I'm really loving the way this Voyager looks. Really looks like a good, meaty Voyager class. I am just floored by the way this guy looks, honestly. I mean, with how some of the Rise of the Beast figures for Studio Series have come out, like Scourge and RC, I was on the fence, but you kind of sold me here. We'll see how things pan out. There are some inaccuracies, judging by some of the CG screenshots we've gotten, the little we've had, you know, from the Instagram stickers to the little background sections that he's in, the trailers. So there are some inaccuracies, it looks like, in terms of his proportions. His legs look a bit too skinny. And this mace weapon, though, I wonder how this is going to come into play. Like, is it going to form out of the Rhino mode or what? I was hoping it would be the guns he comes with, or maybe he doesn't even use the guns at all, because it seems like the Maximals are just going to have melee weapons in the movie and not actually use guns. I don't know if they are or not. I hope they do, because that would be kind of cliche and dumb if they don't use guns and it's just, oh, melee weapons because they transform into animals and they're ancient. Like, but we'll see. This mace weapon looks pretty cool anyway, so I wouldn't be mad if that's his only accessory. But I was hoping for his dual blasters like Rhinox usually comes with. But there's a bio here. Let me see if I could zoom in on my laptop here, the Jam laptop. So the bio talks about him protecting the Maximal lair from intruders. Now, what that may be is the scene in the first teaser trailer when Rhinox is like screaming at the camera in this dark cave sort of setting. That looks like the backdrop that he's going to come with his Studio Series figure. You can see on the back of the box here. So what I'm thinking is that's going to be the Maximal lair. There may be some techie stuff there, like computers and keyboards and whatever else, transportation stuff there. I'm hoping they take some inspiration from the Beast Wars cartoon base, and it's not just a cave that they reside in there, and there's actually some Cybertronian tech down there. That would be pretty cool, but if it's just a cave, I understand why they went that route. But I'm thinking with this description here, it's going to be the Autobots entering the cave by accident, maybe, and Rhinox is the first one at defense to fend off intruders from the base. So I think that's going to be the Autobots' first run-in with the Maximal team. And we have another first look at the second Voyager in this wave that Rhinox is going to come with. War for Cybertron, Megatron. We knew he was coming. Hasbro announced him a month ago. We've had listings for him for close to a year now, since July of 2022. Now we have our first in-hand images of him. This guy looks pretty great. Basically on par with the Optimus that just dropped. By the way, I did a stop motion review on him. Check it out. Link down below. Great stop motion review. I go in depth about the Optimus Prime figure. And yeah, this Megatron, I am digging a lot by the images. It looks like he might not have wrist swivel, just the inward motion due to transformation. But at least there is a silver lining with that engineering. At least they did do a little compartment to fold in the forearm gap, because, you know, with a lot of figures that have that transformation, it leaves a big forearm gap up in there that I don't really like in a lot of figures. And there are some figures like this one where they put a little gap filler in there, which is great. So I'm hoping there's a wrist swivel up in there, because the main reason why I'm saying that is because a lot of Megatrons lately, there haven't been many ones with wrist swivel. I don't know what it is. The Siege and Earthrise Megatron, those were our last cracks at a sort of G1 Megatron, and those didn't have wrist swivel, and those were terrible figures. So I'm hoping this more G1 inspired Megatron has a wrist swivel at least, because I'm planning on this guy being one of my main G1 sort of Cybertronian Megatrons in my collection, and for stop motions, because y'all know me, I do stop motion videos, stop motion short films, so I'm really hoping this guy turns out good. It seems like the background he comes with is the space stations from War for Cybertron, because that's what it says in the bio there. So that's pretty cool. It's different from the one with Optimus Prime. And he comes with his mace, which is sick. I'm hoping his arm cannon, because in the pose and in the angle, his arm cannon looks a bit dinky and a bit weird there, but I'm sure it's just the angle, and the arm cannon will look nice and big and menacing. I love that he comes with his mace. I was just thinking that like a couple days ago about this figure. Will he come with his mace like Optimus came with his axe? And sure enough, he does. Hopefully, you got a couple options with that mace. It could split apart, and you could have different configurations with the Dark Energon spikes, maybe. Hopefully, it has those options like with Optimus Prime's axe. But yeah, seems like he has double elbows, which is nice. The head sculpt looks nice and clean and very War for Cybertron, Megatron-y. Obviously, I'm just gushing over these two Voyagers. They really do look great. Now on to some Rise of the Beast news. We have our first official look at what seems to be Optimus Prime's Matrix chamber and his Matrix from the RoboSyn Optimus Prime figure. That's not self-transforming. It's just like an automated, movable toy. And we have the inside of his Matrix, which may or may not appear in Rise of the Beast, but we do have our first look at what is probably going to be his actual Matrix design in these new set of movies and in this new universe. So this looks really great, giving me a lot of aligned continuity vibes with the design of the Matrix. I don't know why, it just sort of has that vibe to me, which is pretty cool. I was wondering this like a week ago. You know, the Matrix and Unicron go hand in hand. You know, it's one of the main things that can destroy Unicron. It's his weakness, basically, like kryptonite to Superman. So what I'm thinking is, will they hint or show or allude to Optimus's Matrix being some kind of savior in destroying Unicron and saving Earth? They may not show it a lot in this movie, but they're probably going to touch on it, allude to it maybe, that within his chest is what will be able to destroy Unicron, or if they even go that route. There's a lot of routes they could go with Unicron in the Matrix. There's so many different iterations at this point with Transformers continuity, so I think this confirms my speculations within my head the past week, and maybe a lot of people, that we may very well be getting some sort of mention or scene showing Optimus Prime's Matrix and Rise of the Beast, which would be very cool. I would love that. And a quick update to the runtime of Rise of the Beast. It seems on, I think it was AMC or Fandango's website yesterday, they updated some things, and now the runtime says 2 hours and 10 minutes. Before it said, what was it, an hour and 59 minutes or an hour and 58 minutes, something like that. So what I'm guessing is that may be without the credits, or they just got the runtime wrong, because that may be a little bit long for credits. But 2 hours and 10 minutes does sound a bit better with all the stories and the new human characters that they want to pack into this movie. So I'm thinking it's going to be closer to that 2 hours and 10 minutes mark. That might be just a placeholder, an estimate for the actual runtime, because there's no other information about it yet. So your guess as good as mine. I'm hoping it's 2 hours and 10 minutes, but if it's shorter, hey, it's shorter. Maybe it'll turn out good pacing wise. And next up, we have some images here of the Takara Tomy Beast Wars again, Cheetor and Waspinator 2-pack. We had that leaked image, very blurry. It was just one picture from a few days ago, but now we have official images that are more crisp. And the paint apps on these obviously look much better than their Kingdom mainline counterparts. So It's already a plus right there, but I'll probably be passing on this 2-pack because I already have Tudor and I already have Waspinator, so. And for other news, it seems like Robosin is going to be releasing an auto-converting G1 Grimlock at some point in time. We're not sure what the release date, but we have some images that are presumably leaked. We have here a charging cable. He's got his swords with him, his gun. He looks pretty cool. If the price is right, I might want to dip into this. I really love Grimlock. He's one of my favorite G1 designs and characters, I'd say, so this is pretty cool right here. So Mark, one of the main designers on the Generations line currently, he posted some in-hand images on his Instagram of the new Commander Class Armada Optimus Prime. And again, we've had a lot of in-hand images, and this guy looks just as great as previously in those other images. This is just a beast of a figure. This is like my childhood dream coming to life. I've always wanted a more modernized Optimus Prime from Armada with more articulation. He's got the ab crunch. He's got it all. Hand articulation. It would have been nice if he could hold the Matrix, though. That's one of the main problems I have with it. But yeah, these in-hand images look great. I'm really looking forward to that pre-order dropping at some point soon. He's already in US ports, so it's just a matter of time until those pre-orders start shipping, and I cannot wait. Y'all know me, I'm going to do a stop motion review as soon as I get that guy, whenever the time comes. But yeah, guys, a lot of news we covered. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think about the new Voyager, Megatron, and Rhinox? What do you guys think the runtime for Rise of the Beast will be? And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!